Abusiafo ha Kintu TV nsam ne de aye bebre na mamu ni se Kintu TV nsam ne yatin se ya ye mpese be we so tama na se be se wo mre nsam no aye bebre na ye be kwakopem wo NDC communicator ni baako akache na abusiafo enesen ye ne nim se nansen mu ye wa ha ene beto dwasem NDC communicator ni baako de nsam be tu dwasem eyade a MPP abane baaye no omo ntimi anye nnwoma bebre amboa omaga na special omo ensi hospitals omo ensi school dan omo anye bibiam but NDC abane baaye no na echese nnwoma de omo abeye bipam omo esisi dan omo echese nnwoma omo aye no enya asam ketwa na no ene ye papa baako ababonten a oye NDC ni mapam sisi anu oso ono de no kura de obeka pam na Ghana fo yina ehu nnwoma MPP abane baaye no oba ebeye na yekopem oye ewutu senya papa no echire ekwanya echese ewutu senya school dan a MPP abane baaye mu besi nnwoma mu di begu dwa nnwoma echese mo beye no na echese bisiafo ense emfata sem NDC ni communicator ni baba bonten edesa entrosam ni na no baba abetuja ensam ne de bebre na ena ye pape edi etu edwam na ensam be mu so echese bisiafo kan ye echese a
The NPP built a teachers bungalow there because we realized that most were started and completed by the NPP. Just you let me start from Cape Coast North since we are here. If you go to Efutu Senior High School, yes, Efutu Senior High School, the NPP built a teachers bungalow there because we realized that most of the teachers do not even stay on campus. So if you go there right now, we built for Efutu Senior High School teachers bungalow, 6-unit teachers bungalow at Efutu, and a 12-unit classroom block for Efutu. Are you getting me? Let me take you to UPSHS. UPSHS, we completed 2 boys dormitory blocks, 2 girls dormitory block, and then 1 12-unit classroom block at UPSHS. Academy, if you go to Academy, we have a 12-unit classroom block completed at Academy by the NPP. Cape Tech, if you go to Cape Tech, one of the biggest workshops that you can ever find in any technical schools, any technical school in West Africa, the AVIC workshop. Yes. We have even one of the AVIC workshops located here on campus, 2 of us. That was built by the NPP. Okay, it's a workshop that can assemble vehicle. So in Cape Coast, we can assemble vehicles here on CPOL, use CCTU, and then in Cape Tech, go to St. Augustine's. We completed a 12-unit classroom block, a dormitory block for them, Adisco, 8-unit classroom block, 12-unit classroom block, and then we also completed 2 dormitories for Adisco, Adisada. And Fantipim, when we introduced STEM, in fact, the NPP, the kind of investment we made in STEM, it is the NPP that made STEM very popular and attractive to students in the senior high school. The regional STEM resource center for Central Region, if you go to Fantipim, it is there. We built it and completed it. Just go to Fantipim, 2 dormitory blocks started and completed by the NPP. 12-unit classroom block at Fantipim. Wesley Girls, go to Wesley Girls. We have a dormitory completed by the NPP with a teacher's flat attached to the dormitory. Just in Wesley Girls, a science resource center was completed by us. We did that. We built that. We also, in the same Wesley Girls, built a 12-unit teachers bungalow at Wesley Girls. And you can go there to confirm. You can go there and verify for yourself. There is no single secondary school or senior high school in Cape Coast that the NPP didn't do a project in there. Go to Holy Child. A completed dormitory block for Holy Child. And then a 12-unit classroom block for Holy Child. Ghana National. If you go to Ghana National, we built for Ghana National an assembly block. Okay? Apart from that, 2 separate 12-unit classroom blocks for Ghana National. These are projects that we did under the NPP in senior high schools in Cape Coast. Ogwasek Tech. Go to Ogwasek Tech and verify for yourself the kind of project we did there. Girls' dormitory completed by the NPP at Ogwasek Tech. Science Resource Center completed by the NPP at Ogwasek Tech. Go there and verify for yourself. These are the kind of projects, these are the kind of infrastructure uplift that we gave our senior high schools in Cape Coast. So this is just Cape Coast too. Just Cape Coast out of the 20 or 21 districts that we have in the central region. Just Cape Coast. These are projects we did in senior high schools in Cape Coast.
Yes, you cannot cry. Abaya Obaya obo modern say obebua na sebi wama ehiafo eho atom we yi ehiafo efi omo ha omo na wabu omo nso waba be yeden aban patutu te say de omo tie na enana da akwakufu ado aban na ka che o say eba infrastructure project say ye eniemo a yet mamufo ene da achibenya so mfaso a na do da akwakufu ado aban was the best under the Fourth Republic. Now, share video here, you could clearly see, say, under the regime of Nana Dodonko Akufo-Addo, they make sure, say, every senior high school in this country at least had 1 or 2 projects. You know, when they introduced free senior high school, they realized that the classroom blocks, some of the dormitories, and the teachers' bungalows, headmaster bungalows, and dining hall, some of them, their labs, their library, and all those things, Now a lot of the schools know NEB. And with the free senior high school, the intention was say every child should get the chance to go to senior high school so that at least Obetinya hold a senior high school certificate, SHS certificate. So when they started the free senior high school, with the enrollment and everything, they realized say the number now it was 3 years, but the infrastructure projects and not those schools not a bit of form, and that's the reason why they brought in the double track system. Say betimi rotate ama ebi mako na ebi ma ofiti on the yellow and green no e buy yellow and green here then e buy. So basically that was the main agenda. Say you be buana obi etimi akọ school. So fast forward when they started everything and the Nkulana some go school near the other omo say okay the Nkulana perform very very well. But here's the case that now per se we yi double track ni free on na getting back to year a old academic calendar So then I was some year. The obetimi say they would expand schools and facilities Maybe dormitory they will build another one. Say be mu na nkla enyina etimi akomu. Maybe classrooms they will build new classrooms. What you say? Baby headmaster bungalow ebi ni one CB. Sometimes today, one thing I noticed was that a lot of the teachers were staying outside the school and it was not helping. So they also built teachers bungalows for that. Some of the schools have not money enough teachers bungalows so that it can accommodate all the teachers in the school. And these are some of the things that they did a Brahma free education also. So when you go to Asamayenke say Achia say Ayidebi or down across, so that's the eastern region. Like Kede, you know, Koforidua, Ekowu, all those schools to say Benkum Senior High, Nifas Senior High, in Sanwem, you know, to whom Presec na they know, all those schools had a lot of infrastructure projects. And the Nando Dako Kufuor's government actually invested in education. So by the education sector, Masa, they almost a single day commissioned 80 schools. That's never happened in the history of Ghana. 80 schools on a single day. On that very day, me, I was like, bro, this is something annoying. I swear. 80 schools on a single day. But Ghanaians know, a lot of them, you know, they did not see all those stuff because in NDC catch them now what I say now annoying. And it was very, very, very hard for people to actually believe, say the MPP was doing better, because even though they were saying it, internal I did deal with them to the extent that they were not even able to reason, and that's what caused the defeat of the MPP. And today, and a lot of people are actually, you know, disappointed in the National Democratic Congress because Bosh Omoshe and Yanom Yeden Omodiso. But as I always say, no, Yedi was say ba na BBC ba betro near course so near amount a lot of insight about everything. Higher Ghana and TV. Catch us say oba we make sure so be subscribe to the channel there na we are turn on notification button na we nso a well like na wa share ma unu bi na nsa so I dey timi aka bi na as MPP ni no one project MPP be ye about no more about the past 80 say na be NDC ni bi catch us say oba wa nya hwe ya na wonya bi e da chen say niam bi say MPP aban ne ba ya oyeye eno nti message us oba bi ya na make sure so oba share